Christmas time, and it's such a crime that you're so far from home. And it's Christmas time, but you're still not mine, and I'm still all alone. And it's Christmas time, and it's such a crime that you're so far from home. And it's Christmas time, and you're still not mine, and I'm all alone.
Merry Christmas, gals and ghouls. Welcome to the My Gal the Zombie holiday special, starring me, your gal the zombie. I have plenty of goodies for you. Well, I don't know if they're good, but it's quantity over quality this time of year. You know what they say, it's the cost that counts, right? I think that's what they say. Anyway, you might want to line up to exchange some of what I have coming up, you know, to get something you really want. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Here's the trailer for Santa Claus Conquers the Martians from 1964. It's a feature by Joseph Levine, who also produced the original Godzilla, King of the Monsters, one of our favorites, Mad Monster Party, and even some film called The Graduate. Plus, it's the first film appearance of Pia Zadora, who later won both a Golden Globe and a Golden Raspberry for her role in Butterfly. All right, here it is.
Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Santa sets up a fantastic automatic toy factory on Mars. The Martian leader battles the wicked Voldar in a desperate effort to save Santa, the wise man of Mars. 900 years old. The Battle of the Toys, when Martian kids and Earth kids join Santa to battle the bad guys of Mars. For real space-age fun, you'll be out of this world when Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Wow, what a blessing in disguise that was. It's just a shame that the disguises weren't any better than that. Talk about the costumes. I get. Any ghoul. Next up is Christmas Comes But Once a Year, a cartoon by Max Fleischer, who is best known for early Superman cartoons. It displays the, joys of Christmas morning. I won't even invite you to enjoy it.
Teddy bear. Teddy bear.
Christmas gone but once a year, now it's here, bringing lots of joy and cheer. Tra-la-la-la-la. There is a Santa Claus. Christmas comes but once a year. Now it's here, bringing lots of joy and cheer. Tra-la-la-la-la. Oh! What's the matter in here, I wonder? Looks like a pretty gloomy Christmas for those poor kids. What can I do? Let me think. Huh? Ah! Oh, no. Hooray! I've got it!
Maybe it's a good thing Christmas only comes once a year. I don't know if the last toys were better than the first. If you've made it this far, congratulations! I think you can handle something truly terrible. This next one's called Santa Meets the Fairy Snow Queen. It stars no one who was ever in anything else, and I can only assume was never intended to be seen beyond its original television broadcast in 1951. Anyway, try to enjoy this one, or just skip forward or something.
Money, Snoopy. Santa Claus, I'm Snoop. I work for Santa Claus. I used to make toys like all the other little brownies, but that was when I was much younger. Now Santa has a special job for me. Did you ever hear the door close? And you look around, and there isn't anybody there, and the shutter goes bang, 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 and there isn't any wind, and the floor creaks, and you sit up in bed and you say, "Is that your daddy?" Well, it isn't your daddy. Nor your mommy neither. It's me. I'm the little brownie that goes around to all the children's houses to see if they've been good little boys and girls. Yes, sir. I know all about you little boys and girls. I know the ones that ate their breakfast and those who put away their toys. Which brings me to the reason why Santa sent me here to talk to you. From what I see, and from what we hear way up in Toyland, a lot of the toys that Santa and his brownies have worked so hard to make get broken and lost and left out in the rain. You see, I have another job, too. All of the toys that are broken and forgotten, Santa has me pick up in a big basket and take to the land of lost and forgotten toys. Well, none of the toys want to go there, as you can surely imagine. So, Santa thought that if I came here and told you how the Fairy Snow Queen first gave toys life, that then you would appreciate them more and take better care of them. Toys first learned to talk a long time ago in Toyland. It happened on Christmas Eve. Once upon a time, Santa and his brownies had just finished making all the toys for Christmas, and Santa was getting ready to take them to all the good little boys and girls. Well, sir, every Christmas Eve, Santa has a cup of tea with an old friend, because a cup of tea gives Santa just the right send-off for his long, fast journey. Now, on this certain Christmas Eve that I am telling you about, Santa had asked the Fairy Snow Queen.
Oh, dear Fairy Snow Queen.
Said Santa.
Won't you come have a sugar cookie and a cup of hot tea with me?
A cup of hot tea, cried the Fairy Snow Queen in horror. Mercy, no. I would rather wait.
Oh, I see.
But I will come and have a sugar cookie with you. It's much nicer than tea. And that's exactly what she did. But Santa had been working so hard with his brownies to get all the toys ready for Christmas that he forgot all about the sugar cookie. And before the Fairy Snow Queen came, Santa fell asleep with all his toys at his feet. Now, old Santa had only been asleep for 1 minute when the door opened, and there was the fairy Snow Queen, dancing in the snow. She was the most beautiful fairy of all. But I'll tell you a little secret. She loves to play jokes.
I've come to have my sugar cookie with you, Santa. Santa? Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas.
Why, I bet that old sugar cookie isn't even up there. That's a fine thing for him to do. Besides, this night has been fun. Oh, well. Oh, dear. Oh, but I'm the fairy Snow Queen, and I ought not to be treated like this. I should teach Santa a lesson. Something like a good joke. Oh, wonderful. Besides, it will give me something to do. And there's certainly no harm in a tiny little joke. Let's see what I could do. Oh, what a funny-looking little doll. I wonder how it would be if, of course, I grant all these toys life. Oh, this will be a wonderful joke. And besides, it might be fun.
Well, well. What's going on here?
Look at us! Look at us!
I can eat candy.
I can sing.
I can dance.
I can walk. I can walk too, Santa.
I can march. Look at us! Look at us! Look at us!
Hello, Santa. You were asleep when I came for my sugar cookie. I thought I would play a joke on you and grab all the toy slides. Aren't they wonderful?
Oh, they certainly are.
Listen, someone's humming. Why, it's a musical doll. Well, sing for us.
Singing. I'm singing. Look at me, Santa. I can sing too.
Look at him, Santa. He can sing.
Music fills me with joy and happiness.
Let's all try and sing together while starlight fills the sky. She's stuck.
Oh, that was fine, musical doll. Now, Fairy Snow Queen, you'd better change the toys back so I can put them in my sack.
Oh, not yet, Santa. Let me show you how I can march.
Oh, yeah, let him.
My.
Just like a real soldier. Aren't I, Santa?
Yes, I've never seen better. Now, Fairy Snow Queen.
Watch me! Watch me! Watch me!
Quickly, Fairy Snow Queen. Change him back, or he will break himself sure.
Oh, don't worry, Santa.
Look out! Look out! Look out!
Jack, you stay in your box.
Can't stop! Can't stop! Can't stop!
Change them back, Fairy Snow Queen, before something terrible happens to them. They may get hurt or fall in love.
All right, Santa. Oh, but they're having such fun. Well, you must promise me first that you won't fall asleep the next time you ask me to come and have a sugar cookie with you.
Yes, I promise you I will not fall asleep again. But please, change the toys back to toys before they break themselves.
All right, Santa. Now, toys, be as Santa made you. Toys! I said be as you were. No.
What's the matter, Fairy Snow Queen? Why do not the toys change? Look, they're still the same. Is this another one of your jokes?
A joke, a joke, a joke.
No, I'm not joking now, Santa. I don't know what the matter is. Everything seems connected.
But you must change them back. Oh, what is it? Why are you crying?
I've lost my magic power.
You can't change them back?
No.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Way.
But why, Fairy Snow Queen? Why?
Well, Santa, the Queen of the Fairies told me that if I didn't stop playing jokes, she would take away all of my magic power for 400 Christmases. I've played a joke on you, Santa, and now I've lost my magic. Oh, dear.
Oh, that's too bad, Fairy Snow Queen. But what shall I do? I have no toys to give the children for Christmas.
I know. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
We don't want to be just toys.
We don't want to.
We don't want to be just toys.
Just toys.
That's it. That's why my magic wouldn't work. You see, Santa, as a fairy snow queen, my powers are limited. I can only change things that want to be changed. The toys wanted to be made alive, but they do not want to be turned back to toys again.
Oh, you should have thought of that before you changed them.
I know I should have, Santa. I'm very sorry, and I will never play jokes on anyone again.
But what shall I do? It's time that I started.
Well, maybe,
Santa, your sled and reindeer are ready.
well, maybe if I talk to them. Now, toys, you've all had a chance to see how it is to be alive. You've had your fun. Please let me change you back. Oh, please. I want to sing all the time.
I want to march all the time.
We want to stay alive.
I want to eat candy and cookies. Sugar cookie, sugar cookie, sugar cookie.
But I promised the little children I would bring them toys. That's what you were made for, to bring happiness to little boys and girls. You aren't made for living. Would you have all the little children in the world crying on Christmas? Would you?
No.
Then let the Fairy Snow Queen change you back. It's not easy being alive. Why, you're so tiny. How will you get along with no little boy or girl to look after you? What will become of you? A toy soldier. You can only march now, but if you belong to some little boy, he would put you with a lot of other soldiers.
He would? Really?
Why, he might even send you to war.
A real war? Honest?
Sure, a little boy's war. And you dolls, why, you could go to tea parties and be well taken care of. But alone in the big world, you will all soon get lost and broken. Your arms and legs will fall off, and it will be very sad. I'll tell my brownies to unhitch the Christmas sled. There will not be any toys. Tomorrow, Christmas morning, which is usually the happiest day of the year, will now be known as the saddest. No toys. My.
Oh, Santa, may I make a suggestion?
Oh, of course.
Well, how would it be to let all the toys come to life for 1 hour every night at 12 o'clock? Then appoint one of your brownies to go around and ask the toys if the little girl or boy they belong to has been nice to them. It would be a wonderful way to check up on the little boys or girls. And besides, it might be fun.
Oh, boy, that's a fine idea, Fairy Snow Queen. Would you agree to that, Toys?
A conference, a conference, a conference. Agreed, agreed, agreed.
Oh, and you, my little brownie, will hereafter be called Snoopy. That will be your job, to check up on the dolls and record their complaints.
Yes, sir, Santa, yes, sir.
And now, Fairy Snow Queen.
Now, Toys, please go back to the position you were in when I first granted you life.
What's that?
Listen, someone's crying.
It's the musical doll.
Oh, look, Santa, look. I've never seen a doll cry before.
Musical doll. Why are you crying?
I'm in love. Oh, dear.
I was afraid of this. With whom are you in love, musical doll?
With the toy soldier.
Imagine in love.
How does it feel?
Does it hurt? Is it nice?
Go away, all of you. I'm in love with the musical doll, too.
Fairy Snow Queen, what shall we do?
Well, the toys cannot be changed unless the musical doll and the toy soldier agree to be happy.
Oh, dear.
We agree to be changed, Santa. We wouldn't want to make all the little children unhappy. But before we do, what?
Black kiss.
You see, Toys, it's not easy being alive.
Yes, we see, Santa.
Are you both ready now?
One last thing, Santa.
Oh, hurry, Toy Soldier.
Let me give you my gold medal as a token of our love.
And hereafter, all musical dolls will wear gold pins in remembrance of the two toys who fell in love.
How nice. How sweet.
What fun.
And now, Fairy Snow Queen, I believe we're ready.
Now, may all the toys be as Santa made you, with the ability to come to life for 1 hour every night at 12 o'clock.
Oh, thank you, Fairy Snow Queen.
You're welcome, Santa. Oh, now what shall I find to do? Good night, Santa. It was fun. Oh, well. Oh, dear. Oh,
Come on, Snoopy. There's no time to lose. Let's put the toys in the sack. This is Christmas Eve.
Yes, sir, Santa, yes, sir. And a good night to you, and a Merry Christmas, too.
So, how about that? I can't tell if that was made for the kids or a little more for Dad, watching that fairy prancing around. I'm sure you posted plenty of online pictures, just don't tag me in them. Now, let's check out our musical guests, my favorite band and yours, Grave Robber. Featuring their hit single, Grandma Got Half Eaten by a Zombie. I honestly think you'll like this one.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Grandma got eaten by a zombie, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as zombies. That's what me and Grandma we believe. She'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we warned her not to go. She forgot her medication as she stumbled out the door into the snow. When we found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, there were scratches on her forehead and incriminating bite marks on her back. Grandma got beaten taking this so well. He's sitting there watching Walking Dead and Night of the Living Dead with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black, and we just can't help but wonder, should we open up her gifts or send them back? Grandma got eaten by a zombie, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as zombies, but that's what me and Grandpa we believe. Now the goose is on the table, and the pudding made of fig, and the blue and silver candles that would just match the hair in Grandma's wig. I warned all my friends and neighbors about the rules in Zombie Land. Travel light and wear a seatbelt. Beware of bathrooms, cardio, and double tap. Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as zombies. That's what me and Grandpa we believe. Now, Grandma got half eaten by a zombie, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as zombies. That's what me and Grandpa we believe.
Not bad, huh? You can get that track on their record, Christmas Spirit. We also have a comic book when I first met Grave Robber, and we became best friends, aptly named Grave Robber Meets My Gal the Zombie, both with a cover by Tim Barron. While we're talking about my comics, let's try something new. Gather round, ghoulies, as I read you a story about one of your favorite people, me. Here's My Gal the Zombie Meets Belsnickel. It's found in my first graphic novel from Lamppost and in A Very Zombie Christmas from Antarctic Press. My Gal the Zombie versus the Belsnickel.
How'd you like Kay Gordon Murray's Santa Claus movie, Chelsea?
It was good, but I don't know why Merlin or Satan were in it. Also, those talking dolls in Santa's outer space headquarters were very creepy.
You weren't scared by that, were you?
No, I mean, of course not. You know, it's not even the real devil in it anyway. It's some lesser stooge named Pitch. And I don't even believe in Santa.
Yeah, but I bet you didn't used to believe in zombies either. Something's bothering you, though, isn't it?
Well, there is a rumor of a monster Santa attacking students at my community college.
Oh, is the little zombie girl scared of Santa?
No, I'm not. I just don't know what to think is all. I mean, Christmas should be a nice time.
Yeah? Try telling that to modern America.
Beyond that, do you hear something at the door?
Yes, there is something to hear, and there is something to fear, for that something is the Belsnickel is here, to warn you of your evil ways, and you'll get nothing on Christmas Day.
Oh, come on, Winter Warlock, really? Why did you break into our home? We're not worried about getting nothing. We'll be giving our own gifts anyway.
That's no excuse. My whip is nigh. For the Belsnickel am I.
Hey, who are you anyway?
You can't really be the nasty Santa of German legend, and no one whips my boyfriend. Wait a second, Belshazzar, you're wearing a mask.
Take the mask off, Chelsea.
No way! You're the Santa from the mall who was fired for scaring kids.
That's right, and I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you kids.
Then why did you target our house?
I saw the giant Venus flytrap Christmas tree in your window. I just had to see it up close.
I think you're seeing her plenty close up now.
That's right, London. Tippy can hold him. We better call the cops to get rid of this monster.
Hey, don't call him a monster. That gives real monsters a bad name.
That's right, I'm not a monster. But I'm starting to think you kids might be.
What's with this animatronic Venus flytrap Christmas tree? And you really are red and green, aren't you? Is that some sort of Christmas costume? Oh, I'm just, full of holiday cheer, I guess.
Yeah, Chelsea really gets into the Christmas spirit.
The end. And it's true. That's exactly how it happened. Okay, let's watch another Flesher cartoon. This one's actually pretty nice, if not a little sad. Enjoy!
I see you somewhere in dreamland, somewhere in dreamland tonight.
Aha!
Gotta pull hard now.
Where are they? I wonder where those children went. Poor little children. I know where they live. Let's go.
Hello, children.
Give me a kiss. Me too.
Supper's ready.
Daisy. I'm gonna joke. I'm still hungry, Mom. Oh, that's all right. I was only fooling.
Good night.
I'll see you somewhere in dreamland, somewhere in
little star is a castle, shining a welcome so bright. Dreams will come true for me and you, somewhere in dreamland tonight. I'll see you somewhere in dreamland, somewhere in dreamland tonight. Dreams will come true for me and you, somewhere in dreamland tonight.
Was I right? It almost brought a tear to my eye until I remembered zombies don't make tears.
This is my first song about Christmas.
I have to get this. Hold on, I'll put it on speaker.
Good evening. I'm
Vincent Price! I'd know that voice anywhere. Can't believe you called me. By whom were you given my number?
by people who are out of their minds with fear.
After all I've been showing, that makes sense. They're pretty horrible, wouldn't you say?
They're stories.
That's true. You really don't have to be defensive. I really do like these old videos.
It's always good to know that.
Thanks. You know, I'm wondering, what are your thoughts about Christmas this year? People get crazy around the holidays.
Everything's going to be all right.
Way to keep it positive. But a zombie gal can still worry. I go out of my mind sometimes.
Look, you're ill. You ought to see a doctor.
A doctor, Vincent? I don't think that will be helpful. After all, I am a zombie.
Just like the rest of us.
No, not like the rest of you. It's not metaphorical for me. I really am a zombie. I just don't let it ruin my afterlife. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I heard.
Good, I'm glad. So you think I should be positive about this season?
You have a better idea?
Oh, no, I guess not. Well, I should probably let you go. I'm filming a Christmas special.
Come back! Where are you? Come here! Answer me.
I'm right here.
So you finally decided to come back.
I didn't hang up, Vincent. But you're making me uncomfortable. Are you okay? Vincent, seriously, what's going on? Are you there? Are you all right?
All right.
All right what?
We're going to have lots of happy times together. You'll see, everything's going to be fine. I'm not going to hurt you.
Wow, I didn't think you would. What are you talking about?
You remember the fun we had when you poisoned me? You'd do it again if you thought you could get away with it, wouldn't you?
No, I would never do that. Why would I poison you?
But once the door is locked, there's no way out.
No way out of what? You're not making any sense. Vincent, hello? What's going on? Are you okay? Vincent, are you still there? I guess. Well, what was that about? Well, that sure was weird. I did not expect that call. I have no idea what he was talking about. I did not try to poison him, I promise. But it was a good lead into our next clip, as hosted by Vincent Price, as hosted by me. It's known as the earliest faithful adaptation of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, and is the first screen debut of Jill St. John, later to be a Bond girl in Diamonds Are Forever. You'll also notice Price with an unstereotypical beard. Maybe it was cold that winter. Either way, I'm not complaining.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same. That in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Fear not then, said the angel, let nothing you affright. This day is born a Savior of a pure virgin bride, to free all those who trust in Him.
Gilbert K. Chesterton once said, "In everybody there is a thing that loves children, fears death, and likes sunlight. And this thing enjoys Charles Dickens." Before I tell you about The Christmas Carol, let me read to you what Charles Dickens himself wrote about this story. I have endeavored in this ghostly little story to raise the ghost of an idea which shall not put my readers out of humor with themselves, with each other, with the season, or with me. May it haunt their houses pleasantly. Charles Dickens. To begin with, Jacob Marley was dead. There is no doubt about that. You will therefore permit me to repeat emphatically that Marley was as dead as a doornail. Did Scrooge know that he was dead? Of course he did. Ebenezer Scrooge and he had been partners for I don't know how many years. Scrooge never painted out Marley's name, and so there it stood 7 years afterwards above the warehouse door. Ebenezer Scrooge. Oh, but he was a tight-fisted old sinner, hard and sharp as flint. The cold within him froze his features because he always carried his own low temperature with him. And he didn't thaw 1 degree, not even at Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Christmas. Humbug.
Christmas, a humbug? Uncle, you don't mean that, I'm sure.
What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
What right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Humbug. What's Christmas to you but a time for finding yourself a year older but not an hour richer? Every idiot that goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding.
Now, Uncle, I know you...
Now, you keep Christmas in your own way, Fred, and I keep it in mine. Be off now. This is a place of business.
Well, don't be angry. Come dine with us tomorrow.
No.
Caroline will be happy to see you.
Why did you ever get married?
Because I fell in love.
Love? That's the only thing in the world more ridiculous than a Merry Christmas. Good afternoon, nephew.
Uncle, I'm sorry with all my heart to find you like this. Merry Christmas, Bob.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Let me hear another sound from you, and you'll keep your Christmas by losing your situation. You'll want all day tomorrow, I suppose, Crescent.
Quite convenient, sir.
It's not convenient.
But it's only 1 day in the year, sir.
A poor excuse to pick the pocket of your employer every 25th of December. But be here all the earlier next morning.
I will, sir. And a Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Scrooge.
Christmas. Nonsense. Humbug.
And while most of London was jovial and full of glee in honor of this Christmas Eve, Scrooge had taken his melancholy dinner at his usual melancholy tavern. And having read all the newspapers, he went home to bed. Scrooge lived in the chambers which had once belonged to Marley, his ex-partner. And as I have remarked before, Marley is dead these last 7 years. Dead as a doornail.
Ebenezer Scrooge?
How now? What do you want of me?
Much.
Who are you?
Like I was your partner, Jacob Marley. You don't believe in me?
I don't.
What evidence would you have of my reality beyond that of your own senses?
I don't know.
Then why doubt your senses?
Because a slight disorder in my stomach could make my senses cheat me.
You might be an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a fragment of underdone potato. Humbug, I tell you, humbug!
Mercy on me, dreadful apparition.
Now, do you believe in me or not?
I do. But why do you come to plague me? And why do you wear that ponderous chain?
I made it, link by link in my life, as you are doing for yourself on earth. It is now a part of my penance, and I am here tonight to warn you of a fate such as mine. But Ebenezer, if you change your ways, you have a chance of escaping my doom.
You were always a good friend to me, Jacob. Thank you. Thank you.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits. Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first tomorrow, when the bell tolls 1. Expect the next on the following night at the same hour, and the third on the next night, when the last stroke of 12 has ceased to vibrate.
Couldn't I take them all at once, Jacob, and have it over with?
Look to see me no more, and look that for your own sake you remember what has passed between us.
Scrooge tried desperately to say humbug to the strange happening, but the word stuck in his throat, unuttered, for it was highly probable it was not humbug. Being very much in need of repose from the experience he had undergone, or shall I say, fatigues of the day, he went straight to bed without undressing and fell asleep in an instant. A few hours later,
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
What business brings you here?
Your welfare. I have things to show you, which are the shadow of the things that have been. Rise. And walk with me.
the ghost of Christmas past led Scrooge down the road which he had forgotten for so many years. He showed him a Christmas day in the past, which was a happy one for most children, but not for one lonely schoolboy.
Ebenezer Scrooge. Do you know that boy?
Yes, I do. It is I, as a boy. Oh, I remember that Christmas well. I felt so lonely. My playmates, they didn't like me.
It was because you had shunned them.
Oh, poor boy. I wish...
What is the matter?
There was a boy singing a Christmas carol on the street last night. I should have liked to have given him something, that's all.
Shall I show you another Christmas, 40 years ago, when a fair young girl released you from your marriage contract?
No, no.
Because she discovered you had ceased to love her. Your greed, avarice, and desire for wealth had killed the love she had for you.
No, no, spirits, show me no more. Leave me, haunt me no longer.
Awakening in the middle of a prodigiously tough snore and sitting up in bed to get his thoughts together, Scrooge had no occasion to be told that the bell was again upon the stroke of 1.
Scrooge!
I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me.
Yes, Spirit, conduct me where you will. I went forth last night on compulsion, and I learned a lesson which is working now. Tonight, if you have aught to teach me, let me profit by it.
Touch my robe. Look.
Belinda, bring the plates.
Oh, Mother,
Belinda, there's a great deal of work to be done. Help your sister.
Missy, you get the...
As I came by outside, I could smell the sage and the onions.
And you knew it was off, Mother.
Oh, I certainly did, boy.
Peter, set the chair.
Can I put some chestnuts on the fire, Mother?
No, your father will do that when he comes. What has gotten your precious father? And your brother, Tiny Tim?
And Martha wasn't as late last year by half an hour.
Oh.
This is the house of your clerk, Bob Cratchit.
But he has hardly a penny to his name.
I, the ghost of Christmas present, have blessed his house. Here comes Bob now with another member of his family, Tiny Tim.
And a Merry Christmas, everybody. And there you are, Tiny Tim, right in your own chair.
Merry Christmas, Bob.
And Martha.
Yes, here I am again.
Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without Martha coming to visit us.
Bob.
And how did Tiny Tim behave today, Bob?
Fine. He told me coming home that he was glad he'd been to church, because it's pleasant to remember that the day is called Christmas, after he who made the lame to walk and the blind to see. Oh, beautiful Christmas table.
It would be more beautiful if we had a turkey, but we'll manage.
Of course we will.
See what a happy family your clerk has on only 15 shillings a week?
Tiny Tim. I didn't know he was sick and a cripple.
Mr. Scrooge. I give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
The founder of the feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon.
Dear, it's Christmas Day.
It should be Christmas Day, I'm sure, when one drinks the health of such an odious, stingy, hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge.
My dear, it's Christmas.
Very well. I'll drink his health for your sake, and because it's Christmas. Long life to him. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
God bless us, everyone.
Tell me, Tiny Tim, will he live?
I see a vacant seat and a little crutch without an owner.
No, no. Say he will be spared.
My life on a globe is very brief. It ends tonight.
Tonight?
The time is drawing near for me to go and for your third visitor to appear.
I am in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come. Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any specter I have seen.
But lead on. I want to know.
I met a very kind young man today who asked after you. Mr. Scrooge's nephew, whom I scarcely know. I told him about Tiny Tim, and he said, I'm heartily sorry for you and your good wife. By the by, how he ever knew that, I don't know.
You what, dear?
That you were a good wife.
Oh, everyone knows that.
And he said, if I can be of any service to you at any time, pray come to me.
He's rather unlike his old Uncle Scrooge, isn't he?
If you must torment me, be quick. Take me to what else you have to show.
I don't know much about it either. I only know he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
What had he done with his money?
I haven't heard, but he'll have no use for it where he's going.
It's likely to be a cheap funeral, for upon my life I don't know anyone to go to it. Suppose we make up a party and volunteer.
When I come to think of it, I'm not at all sure that I wasn't his most particular friend, for we used to stop and speak whenever we met. I don't mind going to his funeral if lunch is provided.
Tell me what man they are speaking of. Who is it that lies dead? No, hear me. I am not the man I was. Assure me I yet may change the shadows you have shown me. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. Tell me I may sponge away the writing on this stone. Marley! Marley! Jacob Marley! Heaven and Christmas time be praised for this. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirit of all three shall thrive within me.
Boy, oh boy!
Yes, sir?
What's today?
What, sir?
What's today, my fine fellow?
Today? Why, Christmas Day, sir.
It's still Christmas, and I haven't missed it.
For a man who had been out of practice for years, Scrooge gave a most illustrious laugh, the father of a long line of brilliant laughs. And Scrooge dressed himself all in his best, and at last got out into the streets, wishing everyone he met a Merry Christmas.
Mr. Fred, come
in. Have you room at your table for some friends?
Oh, you're very welcome, Mr. Fred, sir. And you too, ma'am. I only hope that our lowly feast is to your liking.
Now, don't fret about provisions. We brought plenty for all.
Merry Christmas, Bob!
Mr. Scrooge!
And Mrs. Cratchit, for you.
Mr. Scrooge!
My dear, that's for you. Darling, for you.
For me?
And you, sir.
Oh, Mr. Scrooge, I don't know how we can ever thank you.
Don't. And I'm going to raise your salary and help your large family in every way possible. And Tiny Tim. I saw a friend of mine at church just a little while ago. A famous surgeon. You and I are going to see him tomorrow. And he's going to be your friend, too.
Mr. Scrooge!
Scrooge won his word. He did it all and infinitely more. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was a second father. Scrooge had no further dealings with ghosts, but it was always said that he knew how to keep Christmas well, if any man alive possessed the knowledge. May it truly be said of us, and all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed, God bless us, everyone.
The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields as they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. And there it did blow, stop and stay, right over the place where Jesus lay. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Enter in their wise and free, so reverently upon their knees, and offered there in His presence their gold and myrrh and frankincense. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel.
Okay, now then, I've got one more for you, and it's probably the worst thing you may ever see. In Mexico, the tradition was that 3 wise men bring Christmas gifts for children. This movie was made to introduce the legend of Santa Claus to Mexico in 1959, except we have a very different version of Santa than in anything else. You'll find Santa lives in outer space and has children from all over the world working for him. I don't even know what that's about. As well as the wizard Merlin. And the weirdest, most disturbing thing of all, he spends most of Christmas Eve fighting the devil, who tries to get kids to join him and prevent Santa from delivering presents to other kids. How this didn't further influence the Santa legends, I'll never know. I've got the trailer of the English version of the film for you, as well as a music video highlighting oddities from the film, with an equally odd song by the Nobody Elses. I'll just apologize in advance.
Whether you're in a cave or behind 1,000,000 mountains, Santa Claus sees you through his master eye and invites you to his magic wonderland. See Santa Claus in his magic motion picture come past the doors of his towering castle into a fantastic crystal laboratory filled with weird and wonderful secrets, into his heavenly workshop, the most marvelous toy factory of all. Watch his battle with a mischievous demon who wants to get children into trouble. You'd better watch out. You'll want to shout about the picture that won the Golden Gate Family Film Award. Everyone, everywhere, is waiting for the K. Gordon Murray presentation, Santa Claus, in Eastman Colorscope. Saturday and Sunday matinee only at a theater near you.
Well, you know
cry. Sir, I bought the presents and tried to see something. But it doesn't feel like Christmas time until I'm without you. As I drive home from the airport, I see the street signs. I go to a restaurant and I hear the chimes. I'll admit that in this season there's a feeling in the air. But until you left, it felt like there was nothing there. So, it doesn't feel like Christmas time until you are gone. I'm all alone, I miss you, and it has been that long. With a smile, laughing, singing other no world. They're part of this holiday straight from the pit of hell. We don't celebrate Christmas with his, so why celebrate mine on mine? I'm thankful for my presents, but not for everything this time. Get back to the alcohol, eggnog, and sing "Oh Christmas Tree." And don't say that Jesus Christ is the purpose of all your gaiety. Maybe when you were here, I was oblivious to it. But I noticed as I look around and solitudely sit, I see the wreaths and greenery and Christmas lights. The racing demons and ancient gods, not Christ on earth tonight. Don't feel like Christmas until you're gone. I'm all alone, I miss you, it has been that long. Let's smile, laugh, and sing another Noel. The part of this holiday straight from the pit of hell. It doesn't feel like Christmas time until you are gone. I'm all alone, I miss you, it has been that long. Let's smile, laugh, and sing another Noel. The part of this holiday straight from the pit of hell. From the pit of, from the pit of hell.
Blessed are they who believe, for they shall see God. Peace on earth, goodwill toward men. Merry Christmas.
So there you have it. I guess it takes all kinds. I don't know where it takes them, but it takes them. With that, I'll leave you with one last video, a photo montage featuring the song Hooray for Santa Claus from Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. And watch for Bree, a young friend of mine dressed up as me.
S-A-N-T-A-C-L-A-U-S, hooray for Santa Claus! You spell it S-A-N-T-A-C-L-A-U-S, hooray for Santa Claus! Hooray for Santa Claus! Yay, yay for Santa Claus! He's fat and round, but jumping chimney. He can climb down any chimney. When we hear sleigh bells ring, our hearts go sing-a-ling, 'cause there'll be presents under the tree. Hooray for Santa Claus! Now all year long at the North Pole, he's busy making toys, but he knows just what you're doing, so you better be good girls and boys. Hang up that mistletoe, soon you'll hear ho ho ho. On Christmas Day you'll wake up and you'll say, hooray for Santa Claus! Hang up that mistletoe, soon you'll hear ho ho ho. On Christmas Day you'll wake up and you'll say, hooray for Santa Claus! S-A-N-T-A-C-L-A-U-S, hooray for Santa Claus! You spell it S-A-N-T-A-C-L-A-U-S, hooray for Santa Claus! Hooray for Santa Claus!
In closing, gals and ghouls, happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's hope things for you this holiday season get better from here.
loving me last Christmas, you weren't to be mine. But I'd hoped you'd see it was Christmas and all you left behind. But it's clear to me that we are meant to be, and what you did was so unkind. 'Cause it's Christmas time and it's such a crime that you're so far from home. And it's Christmas time but you're still not mine, and I'm still all alone. And it's Christmas time and it's such a crime that you're so far from home. And it's Christmas time but you're still not mine, and I'm all alone. This is my first song about Santa and how he's let me down. This is my first song about Christmas and how you're not around. These tears I keep making through these holidays I'm faking, 'cause I know I'm heartbreak bound. 'Cause it's Christmas time and it's such a crime that you're so far from home. And it's Christmas time but you're still not mine, and I'm still all alone. And it's Christmas time and it's such a crime that you're so far from home. And it's Christmas time and you're still not mine, and I'm all alone. It's such a crime that you're so far from home. And it's Christmas time but you're still not mine, and I'm still all alone. But it's Christmas time and it's such a crime that you're so far from home. And it's Christmas time but you're still not mine, and